Hello everybody, here Renee from Spain. And yesterday I went to a record fair. You can watch a video that I put on yesterday on my channel, just 1 minute, showing a little bit the place. And it was a very cool place, and they organized a metal record fair. And I bought quite a few things that I'm going to show in this video. Most of it's tapes, but also some CDs and some vinyl. But I'm going to start with 3 tapes by the US power metal band Omen with their 1984 album Battle Cry, Warning of Danger from 85, and The Curse from 86. And these 3 albums were done with the same lineup. Great songs, so many great songs. Because we have Dead Rider on here, Last Rides, the song Battle Cry that was done by October 31 in the late, October 31, no, Sacred Steel in the late 80s and 90s. Prince of Darkness is a great song, and of course In the Arena. I mean, they all have great songs. Warning of Danger, March On is great, Termination. I will show you just one of the 3 tapes. This is the Warning of Danger. They are re-releases from 2023, and they all come with photos and the lyrics. Of course, the original tapes are very expensive, but these re-releases were cool, and I paid around 10 euros for each tape. There were 11, but the guy gave me a discount. Well, I asked for a discount, and he gave it to me. Once I will make an Omen video, because I have also this stuff on CD and on vinyl. Okay, now we're going with Megatherion. This was 18 euros, and this band has Cruel Force and Euronymous. Euronymous, the guy from Disaster, that he formed the band. And some of the members are on here. This is black thrash metal. I still have to listen to this. I just listened to a little bit online. It's from 2018. I don't know if it's color vinyl or not. I'm not sure. I don't think so, to be honest. No, just on black vinyl. Megatherion. It's just an EP with 5 songs and an intro. Here we have the lyrics. Definitely well done. From Mike Leprosy, from Iron Curtain, he was there too, his family, and we ate all together. His family and my family and some other friends and their families, we all ate together at the record fair. And I bought this record from him. And here we have, of course, Ruthless, Metal Without Mercy. I already own this, but this has the 1985 demo. And this is a re-release, of course. And it's just a great EP. I never listened to the demo, so it will be interesting to listen to it. I want to show you guys the vinyl, how beautiful it is. This is the inlay. Ruthless, great US power metal, I would call it. See, normally I don't really care about the colors, but this really fits the cover. The cover art. And this came out on Diabolic Might Records. I think it's a German label. They released a lot of stuff, this label. Okay, later I'll put everything away. Just put it here for a while. Just want to go on with the video. Here we have an album from 2019 that I never bought. It was always overpriced on vinyl. And this is Toxic Holocaust with Primo Future 2019. Still sealed. 22 euros. I paid 20 euros for it. Great artwork. Toxic Holocaust. Thrash metal with a little black touch to it. At least the early days. You know, they were having a lot of speed metal too. But this album, I don't know this album, but it was always on my one list. You see, but I never bought it. It was just always too expensive. Now some more tapes. All new, all sealed. I'm going to show them all quickly like that. Of course, Venom. When Kronos left Venom, or he was kicked out, I don't remember. After Calm Before the Storm, then they got Demolition Man in the band, and they released Prime Evil first, the late 80s, and then they released also an EP, and they released a compilation with old Venom songs. They also released a VHS tape, Live 1990, I think. I have it too, and they released also a couple of albums. The Wasted Lands in the early 90s. And these are all limited to 222 copies. And numbered. They're all numbered. I didn't open them yet. I will listen to them on my Discman, on my Walkman. Of course, Prime Evil. I have this on tape, original tape, and on vinyl. And this one, I have it on vinyl. But now it's very cool to have the other ones on tapes. Because I didn't have those albums yet. And here we have Temples of Ice, also from the early 90s. Later, of course, they did this Live at Dynamo, I think 95 or 96, Venom Live at Dynamo with the original lineup. And then they released Cast in Stone and Resurrection with the original lineup. But this was stuff from the 90s, forgotten by many, and now, a couple of years ago, re-released on tapes. I think also on CDs. I got some flyers I got at the record fair. They were selling, this record company was selling Down with the Most High, Spanish label. They were selling on the fair. They're from Madrid. Good. Then I also bought this great album, I think from 1990, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, from 1990. And I'm talking about Morbid Saint and the album Spectre of Death. Very aggressive thrash metal. They remind me of early Demolition Hammer. And also a lot of creator influences. This is a classic. This came out on the Mexican label before Avanzada Metallica from Mexico. But this is of course a re-release. This was 10 euros. The Venom tapes, for 5 Venom tapes, were 55 euros. Just for you guys to know the price. And in total I bought 10 tapes because I also bought a Cruel Force tape, their third album. on tape. I paid 12 euros for it. I think the tapes are a little bit overpriced. They should be between the 7 and 9 euros, in my opinion. But this is the Cruel Force with the new vocalist. I think it's a new vocalist. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think yes. Or he changed his voice a little bit. Dawn of the Axe. I really like the first two Cruel Force. I want to buy this on vinyl because I have the first two on vinyl, but I never found it for a normal price. Always overpriced. You know? When you're a guy like me that buys, you always want to look like for good deals. Some CDs. A new re-release of this 1985 classic Scandinavian heavy metal. If you like Mindless Sinner, early Europe, early 220 volt, you will like this universe. Self-titled from 85, still sealed, 15 euros. Has also been re-released on vinyl. I bought on the fair, so it's all from the fair, the new Primal Fear album for 16 euros. Not bad. Amazon it's 19 and I paid 16. I bought this Aussie. It was just cheap, 7 euros. And I don't have this edition. So why not? Why not? It's remastered. I bought this very cool Sortilege. I'm a big Sortilege fan. Just for 10 euros. It has a CD and a DVD. And then an extra DVD. Live at Hellfest. Like a bonus DVD. 2 DVDs and a CD. For 10 euros only. Digipack. I haven't seen it yet, of course. Maybe today I will watch it a little bit. This was cool too, because I remember this band from the demos. And these are the demos. The 90 and 1992 demos by Maelstrom, a death metal band from Zaragoza. Very cool to have it on CD. It was just 8 euros. It has also been re-released on vinyl. But I thought the CD is enough for me. I remember them from the fanzines back in the day. Maelstrom. Okay. And then the last one. I bought this one at Fnac. Because before we went to the record fair, my daughter wanted to buy some CDs too. Her own CDs. That's why we went to a record shop. They sell books too. Fnac. In Murcia. And I bought this one. The New Testament. For 17.99. But I had like a discount of 3 euros. So the price dropped a little bit. The New Testament. Okay. Nothing more. It was a great time. We had a great time yesterday. Yeah, that was it. I hope next year there will be again a fair. And we will be there for sure. Because it was super. It was done at the beer place. They had like 100 different beers, craft beers. And bottles. More than 1,000 different beers. It was one of the biggest beer gardens of Europe. So it's a great place and great food too. Stay metal, everybody. Keep it true, motherfuckers.